Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. Now for this layout I started off with the super cute acetate negatives, I guess you would call them, that came in the kit for this month, and I actually backed the negatives with some teeny tiny pictures that I took of Jack. So Jack got a camera as a little present from one of the kids at his school, which was so cute, and he was obsessed with taking selfies, and I just thought they were really cute. And I probably could have downloaded them and plugged the camera in and done all of that, but I was being lazy and just super quick, so I just actually took a photo of the screen of the camera. And kind of like both aspects of that idea. Like, I like the idea of actually downloading the photos properly, but I also just like being able to witness how teeny tiny the camera was and just, the quality of the photo or not and that kind of thing. It's all just part of the memory. So that was just super fun. I then pulled a few more of the acetate pieces and sort of layered those up as well behind the photo just to kind of make a bit of a background. And then got my two photographs. One is one of my favorites of his selfies that he was taking, and then just a picture of him with his new camera. And I'm just calling this one Snapshot. Just makes sense, I think. And you will have noticed just then that I did cut the title in half, and that is because the word snap is going up on top of the flower that is up on foam, and the word shot is sticking straight to the 12x12 pattern piece, which is down. And I just thought it was easier than sort of trying to smush the title across something that had been popped up on foam and something that was sitting flat down. So I am adding a few of the super fun little bits and pieces that came with the thickers. So some of the words like the you do you and the stars and the spots and the love hearts, because they're just super fun. I also cut some flower clusters from off the 12x12 pattern sheet, and I also pulled some cluster flower little sprigs like that black one with the yellow spots on the top, the yellow balls on the top, from out of the ephemera pack. So I'm using a little bit of everything on this layout, and I'm really happy with the way it came together. You'll see that Karen and I, also from the design team, had the same idea. So obviously these negative strips and this paper spoke to us, because even though our layouts are really quite different, the basis of them is very similar with the negative and that base 12x12. So Karen and I were definitely inspired by this today, which was super fun. If you haven't been watching my channel lately, you will notice that I am using old foam thickers or thickers that I won't really use to pop up my letters, to pop up my photographs and bits and pieces. I just decided, instead of keeping them in my stash, if I've run out of vowels or if it's just a color or a font that I won't use, I'm just going to start adding them as dimension behind my photos and things. Otherwise they just sit there and then they lose their stick and it is such a waste. Those particular thickers, I don't actually hate them, but they're brown and I do find them exceptionally difficult to use. So I may not use the whole lot as dimension, but I might use like the numbers and things and Zs, things that I'm less likely to use as an actual title. And then I'll go back through my collection and find any that have no vowels and things like that to use. I haven't used the chipboard ones yet. I feel like the foam is just a little bit easier, but I think I will give the chipboard a try as well. I just felt like I needed to fill that little gap there, so I just used the title that said fave photo and a little arrow and pointed that as well. So now I am putting on some sparkles, some gold, the Jen Hatfield gold shimmer, and this layout is complete. I'm really happy with how this one came together. It was a lot of fun to create. It just uses so many photos. You could definitely get hundreds of photos on if you had like a birthday party or something and you just had heaps and heaps of snapshots that you wanted to include and a few sort of main ones as well. This would be a really fun design for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.